Cruise news time. The big story yesterday is a vaccinated cruise from Royal Caribbean in Israel. Begs the question, what about the U.S.? Will we have to be vaccinated to cruise here? Well, Richard Fain, CEO of Royal Caribbean Group, he gives an answer. And it's, well, wait for it. Plus, what are the 10 health protocols that will make people quit cruising? Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido Loca. My name's Tony, here with the latest cruise news updates. Well, we got two big parts to the show today. First, I'm going to tell you what the status is of vaccination on Royal Caribbean for U.S. cruises. And then second, we're going to talk about the 10 health protocols that will make people quit cruising. First, let's talk Royal Caribbean. Richard Fain released a video after the announcement yesterday about the Israeli cruise starting for Royal Caribbean that requires vaccinations. And in that video, he gives the answer, will vaccines be required for people cruising out of the U.S.? And here is the answer.
So this raises the question of whether we will require vaccines on all of our sailings. The answer is, we don't know yet.
Yeah, the dude said, I don't know. Here we are, same spot. Nobody's willing to commit. Is there going to be vaccine requirement in the U.S.? We don't know. He don't know. He knows, maybe. I don't know if he knows. He said he doesn't know. That's the answer. I don't know. We continue to wait. Now let's get to 10 health protocols that will make you quit cruising. And I know it will make you quit cruising because I've seen it in the comments. I've seen you folks say it. There is a survey running right now on the community tab of the Lido Loca YouTube page. Go to Lido Loca YouTube, hit community, boom, the survey's right there. Vote on these 10, and I will make another video talking about the top 5 reasons why people will quit cruising. And you may be saying, well, I don't know where the community tab is. It's because you're not subscribed. The data shows that 50% of you are not subscribed. What's the deal? Here's the invite. No pressure. Please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you can be a part of the poll, at least. Come on. Thanks in advance. All right, 10 health protocols that will make people quit cruising. In no particular order, because we're voting on them over on the community tab. Number 1, mask. Surprise! So many people have said, I will not cruise with a mask. And look, I gotta say this. If you are a business that requires your employees to wear a mask, can you teach them how to wear the mask? I went and got coffee for my lovely bride, and the dude at Dunkin' Donuts got the mask around his chest like it's a brassiere. It goes over your mouth and nose. How do we not know that at this point? It's a business, for goodness sake. Like, either make them not wear the mask or make them wear... I digress. Mask. People are going to quit cruising over the mask. How about that? Number 2, port restrictions. Port restrictions. Guess what? You cannot just wander around the port that you visit. Yeah, you paid your money. You paid your port fees. You paid all this money to go on vacation. But when it comes time to roll into Cozumel, right now you're just not going to walk to the cab stand and go to Mr. Sancho's. You can't do it. You got to buy some cruise excursion where you stay with a group. You're tethered together like kids in kindergarten. You got to stay together to keep everybody safe. Look, I get that, but that's enough for some people to quit cruising. If I got to go through that experience after paying the port fees, and then I got to buy a ship excursion, and then I can't explore on my own, I can't go and get hassled into buying a trinket or getting my hair braided at the straw market in Nassau because of all this new health protocol. I quit. I'm not going on vacation just to with all this restriction. Port restriction. I paid my money. I'm not going to cruise. Number 3, limited self-service. I'm talking about the buffet. I'm talking about self-service ice cream. I'm talking about the Coke machines. Yeah, they're cutting all of that out. Now look, honestly, if I can't go and grab a roll and then swipe it across the butter tub and then eat it in line, then that's going to ruin my cruise experience. If I can't stick my hand directly in the macaroni and cheese and self-scoop on... I'm not going to do it. All this talk about doing away with self-service. What am I supposed to do at 2 o'clock in the morning when I want some ice cream from the all-you-can-eat ice cream machine? Is there going to be somebody there? I don't think so. I don't think so. And now, instead of having like a pitcher with cream in it for my coffee, I got to open these little packets. If I can't have the self-service experience I want on the cruise ship, then I quit. How you like them apples? I couldn't even grab an apple. Self-service. Number 4, guess what? They're changing the muster experience. Now it's gonna be this EMuster where I don't even have to go to the muster drill, where I can just do it on my phone, where I can just, they're not gonna know whether or not I mustered. I tell you what, you take away my opportunity to stand on a hot Lido deck with 150 other people who aren't paying attention how to put on your life jacket. No. That's not what I paid for. I paid for the muster drill that I know, and if I can't have that, I'm not going cruising. How about that? Number 5, reservation times. I got to get a reservation to go to the cruise port, just can't show up. And then on the cruise, I got to get a reservation to go to the show, and I got to get a reservation to use the treadmill. Look, I ain't using the treadmill, but I would have to get a reservation. I'm not gonna do it. I go cruising because I enjoy the freedom of not planning. You give me that whole book of 1,000 things to do. Now I actually have to choose a thing and then make a reservation for the thing. And then what if the thing sucks? And then I made the reservation. Nah, I'm not doing it. If my vacation is now gonna be super planned out because of all these health protocols, you can have it. I quit. I'm not going cruising if I have to make a reservation to use the treadmill. Yeah, I am taking poetic license there. Yeah, okay. Number 6, contact tracing. Have you heard what they're doing to you on the cruise ship? They're giving you a device that you have to wear all the time, and they're gonna be checking if you're wearing it so that they know exactly where you are all the time. They're gonna big brother you on the cruise ship. They wanna know where you're at, who you're with, who you've been in contact with. What if I got secrets I'm trying to keep on the cruise ship? What if I don't want everybody to know exactly where I am on the cruise ship? What if I don't want everybody to know exactly who I've been with on the cruise ship? Isn't that part of the cruise life, the anonymity of just being able to do? I don't want somebody tracking that I went to the buffet 18 times on one day. Look, I value my privacy, especially in this day and age. I am basically untraceable. Nobody knows anything about me. I value that, and I would like to keep that on the cruise ship. And if you're gonna contact trace me, I'm not gonna go. Number 7, no shared dining. What? No shared dining. Look, there's nothing better than being seated with strangers who have inappropriate conversations with you. They want to talk about things you should never talk about with strangers, and then you got to sit there, and you're going to get sat with some slow eaters, and you got to wait till they finish your course until you can finish your course. And yeah, we love it. I'm not cruising if I can't have that experience. And what about the people that got no social decorum, that got no filter at all, that are so excited to meet new people so they can tell them about their political beliefs and their beliefs on life while you're trying to choke down your snails and creme brulee? How are these people going to adapt? Now, people have said it, like, if I can't interact socially on the cruise ship, I'm not gonna go. It's not a good experience for me. I do worry though about solo travelers. If there is a hard restriction on you only have to stay with your party, what's this gonna be like for solo travelers? Are you a solo traveler out there? How do you think this is gonna play out? Are you gonna try it? People will quit cruising because of that non-social interaction. I've seen it. I've seen it in the comments. Number 8, the testing requirement. Look, I already graduated from high school and college. I'm not looking for no test. You don't have to test me before I get on a cruise ship, especially with a test that may not be reliable, some say. Now you're telling me that my whole vacation can be canceled based on a test? Yeah, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine spending all this money, flying to a location, showing up, and my test not be valid. Some people aren't going to cruise because of the testing requirement. I really feel that. Here's the interesting thing. I don't know how much of this, I'll digress for a second. Here's the interesting thing. Have you ever noticed, like, regardless of what's going on, some people say, if this thing happens, then I'm doing this. You know, like if this thing happens, I'm moving to a foreign country. I'm not putting up with it anymore. And then they don't move to a foreign country. How much truth is there to this, I will not cruise if X happens? People are saying they're not going to cruise if you have to get a test before you go on a cruise. it'll be interesting to see. Number 9, capacity restrictions. Not gonna be able to fill up the craps table. You can't fill up the jacuzzi. You can't fill up the theater. Again, I'm gonna feel like an alien in a strange land when I have to stay arm's length away from everybody and only 3 or 4 people can enjoy something at the same time. Isn't the fun of cruising the communal experience? I think that could be argued. And now with capacity restrictions, that communal experience will be different. And some people just aren't going to cruise with capacity restrictions. And number 10 on my list, people will quit cruising because of a vaccine mandate. Okay, that's funny. Number 10 on my list, people will quit cruising if there is a vaccine mandate. That's the list of 10 health protocols that will make people quit cruising. Look, only 9 of them were valid. Did you see where I trolled you? Did you get trolled? Do me a favor, obliterate the like button and watch this video about should we make fun of pier runners. I don't think you should. That's my argument. I dare you to watch it. Tony with Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.